welcome back to Patrick's Tech Reviews, and today I'm doing a little unboxing of the Canon EF-S 1018 f4.5 to 5.6 IS STM. So this is a wide-angle lens for crop cameras. So the S will tell you or indicates that you cannot use this on a full-frame camera. So all the people out there who bought a 5D or 6D and think, oh, this is the cheapest possible wide-angle lens, I'm sorry to disappoint you, you will not be able to use this one. But this lens is a great alternative for people who shoot with 4-digit or 3-digit or even 2-digit EOS camera systems or bodies, because it will work on theirs. So it will work on crop camera bodies. But before we go there, I just want to show you quickly packaging. It's a 67mm diameter for the for the filters, and obviously you can have additional accessory, but it doesn't come with a bag or a lens hood. Sorry, not lens hood. What do you call it then? I forgot. Whatever. You know what I mean. Okay, so let's just unbox it quickly. So the lens is inside here, obviously. And you're not going to find much inside. Usage precaution and a little instructions. I mean, why would you need an instruction manual for a lens like this? I don't know. Just close it up, and comes super wrapped in this huge bubble wrap. Put it on the side, another plastic bag, and here we go. So that is it. And you can see already from the first thing, it's a lens that extends itself. Not much, but it does. And that might be maybe a little issue with some dirt, so you might have to keep it clean because the gap is really small. Actually here not much, but at 10mm. We have autofocus and manual focus switch, as well as image stabilization on and off. And you might think, okay, at 10mm on a crop factor you have to multiply it with 1.6, so it's going to be a 16mm. Why wouldn't it image stabilization? I can tell you that whatever lens is out there, I would always take it with image stabilization, because it will just help, especially in low light situations and when you shoot video. If you don't use a glide cam or something that stabilizes your video, if you want to do that with this lens, it will help you a little bit at least. So image stabilization is always a plus. So let's just show you the lens as well quickly. We open it up in the front, and you see it's 4.5 to 5.6, and someone is calling me, so give me a second. So I'm back. I just got a call from some stupid broker from the biggest brokerage firm in Europe to sell me some BS that no one was interested in, and will take your money out of your pocket. So I'm sorry for that. So back to the lens. As I said, 4.5 to 4.5 to 5.6 aperture, image stabilization STM, so you can film with this. It's a stepping motor, so it's quiet. It's going to be quiet. And from the back, I have to disappoint you, it has only a plastic bayonet, so it's very similar to the 18 to 55 kit lens. Talking about that, let me just show you that one as well, because I have it right here. Give me a second. Here we are. So this is the 18 to 55, and it's just a little bit shorter. But this one looks a little bit bigger. So let me just take off the hoods. And you can see it as well. This one is a 58mm, and this one is a 67mm. Although this one has a big aperture, so it doesn't mean necessarily that because the lens is has a bigger diameter, it has a better aperture. So they're both very plasticky, they're both very light, they both have plastic bayonets, and it does feel good, I have to say. It has a very short way. If you put it out in manual focus, the ring is really smooth. So let me see if I can get a bit closer for you. It's really smooth, so it's not bad at all. It has, you hear it when you come to the end, it makes a little bit of noise, so you have to be careful when you do that, when you film. And let me just put it on the camera and show you the difference between 18. So we're going to start with 18, which is basically where the kit lens starts, and how much wider you can go with this lens on that background. So let me just put it on the camera, and then we are going to be back in a second. Okay, so we are back. Just for the purpose of showing you the difference between the wide angle on a crop factor at 80 millimeters, because you have to multiply with 1.6. So this is now at 18, which is where the kit lens starts, the one that actually comes with the body usually. So let me just show you how it looks at 10 millimeters. So you see how much wider this lens goes. So you see, I put the cap and the other cap inside just to show you the difference. How much you see now and how much you see when you zoom it out. So this one is really great, and it has obviously distortion. I mean, you see that the lines here are not straight, but if you use it for pictures, you can fix it either way in Photoshop or post edit. Video maybe not, but this is a really cool thing to do. I mean, wide angle, when I started with wide angle, this is actually what I'm using on this camera now. It's a EOS M. I'm recording with the EOS M2 with the 11-22 EF-M lens, and it just gives you so much more possibilities to record things and take pictures of, and it's a very interesting perspective. So in my opinion, it's really cool to have a wide angle lens, and if you're on a crop sensor body, like this one is a 700D, I think it's a really good lens to start with if you're beginning in photography, because it gives you a totally new perspective. Yeah, and you can do indoor shots, for example, if you do like a birthday party or friends or something like this, or you just want to capture more people inside the picture or more scenery inside the picture. A wide angle lens is really cool to have, and this one is very affordable. I think it's in dirham it's 1,100 or something like this. So you would end up at around 250 euro, I guess, at the moment, which is very good price for lens. And yes, that's pretty much it. So it's just a quick unboxing to show you how big it is and how it feels, my first impressions of it. And if you like this video, please share it, like it, comment below, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!